Hello, my name is Jared,
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Sean.
and today we will be discussing a question of capacity. Now, capacity is one of the 5 main elements of a contract and has to do with a person's ability to understand what they are assenting to in a legal contract. Capacity comes in 3 different forms: full competence, limited competence, and incompetence. The level of one's mental competence determines an individual's ability to assent to contracts. Limited competence means that an individual has the legal ability to assent to a contract, however, the contract may be voidable in the future. Incompetence is when an individual does not have the legal ability to assent to a contract due to lack of capability or insufficient terms. Now, Sean and I will elaborate on minors who have limited competence and certain associated rights within their voidable contracts.
Right, so let's discuss how minors come into play with this topic. A minor, otherwise known as someone under the age of 18, is classified as having limited competence regarding their capacity to contract. This gives them the right to disaffirm and repudiate when entering specific contracts. By inherently being a minor, one is entitled to voidable contracts, which essentially means that the minor can avoid the whole contract until it is just discharged, but the other party involved cannot. The first thing the minor may do in order to leave or avoid the contract is to disaffirm it. In addition to being able to disaffirm, minors also have the right to repudiate. This means at any time during the contractual process, they can go back on their word and erase an offer from ever happening. They are able to refuse doing anything they said they would do, and can go back on any promise that was made when this takes place.
So, there are some limitations on a minor's right to disaffirm a contract, though. State by state, the age for a proclaimed minor can vary. This would imply that the law does not universally affect minors in the same way. Also, when a minor gave consideration by making or accepting an offer, but the minor proceeds to disaffirm the contract, they must refund the opposite party's right to consideration or the right to reconsider the contract. Furthermore, if there is any wrongdoing on behalf of the minor during the contract, they can still be held liable in tort law. Also, when a minor reaches the age of being a legal adult, they must ratify the contract either expressly or in an implied manner.
Yes, minors will be held to ratify a contract after a reasonable period on reaching majority. This means that when a minor reaches adulthood, their contract will turn from voidable to valid, which basically means that they lose their ability to disaffirm and repudiate in the contract. Some different types of ratification are classified as express or implied. Express ratification is when a minor expresses, in words or on paper, that they want to be bound and have agreed to a contract. Implied ratification is when a minor's actions show that they abide to any contract that they are involved in. There are also some contracts that may not be avoided nor disaffirmed. Some examples of these contracts that would be contrary to public policy, if they are avoidable, would include the following: medical care, insurance, education, bonding agreements, stocks, marriage, enlisting in the armed services, and finally, bank accounts.
Now, Sean and I, we hope that this brief explanation of limited competence regarding minors in contractual relations has helped further your understanding of the nuances involved with minors and legal capacity.
Indubitably, minors may seem to be invulnerable or overly protected when it comes to their ability to disaffirm or repudiate a contract. But the reality of the matter is that a minor's capacity is always a legal question, due to their lack of experience or mental wherewithal as of a result of their age. This means that they are entitled to specific rights that other adults should not have the opportunity to, and we're glad to have helped you understand those rights.